second grade, we're going to do our math lesson. It's Math 146, page 291 and 292. But before we get started, I have something to show you. Normally I would show you at the beginning of school, but we're not at school. So last week, Jake, remember we talked about Jake, he has a snake, and he brought something to me, and I'm so excited to show you. You might not be excited, but I'm going to show you anyway. And normally I'd go around the classroom, but look what Jake's snake did. He molted out of his skin. And look what he even did. This is how he actually got it. The snake, I guess, wound itself into a tight little circle, and this is the snake skin. Don't you wish that you could touch it? Maybe we can do it later on in the year. I'll bring it out. But that was what I wanted to show you today if you were at school today. It's not part of our math lesson, but it's something exciting. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start counting. Count with me. Go ahead and we're going to march in place and we're going to count by tens. We're going to start at 35 and count to 105. Count with me. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105. Good. Now we're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to count by fives to 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Good job. And then the last one before we get into our subtraction facts, we're going to count by fours to 48. And we're going to twist. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to look at our addition family, our 14 families. So you should be knowing all these without having to look at the chart, but go ahead and we'll get started. 0 plus 14 equals 14. 1 plus 13 equals 14. 2 plus 12 equals 14. 3 plus 11 equals 14. 4 plus 10 equals 14. 5 plus 9 equals 14. 6 plus 8 equals 14. 7 plus 7 equals 14. 8 plus 6 equals 14. 9 plus 5 equals 14. 10 plus 4 equals 14. 11 plus 3 equals 14. 12 plus 2 equals 14. 13 plus 1 equals 14. 14 plus 0 equals 14. Good job. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at our subtraction. And for our subtraction family, today we're going to add 2 more facts for us. So we're going to add 2 more part of the family. We're going to go all the way to 14 minus 6. So we'll say it twice. And you can go ahead and do whatever you want. You can do your head and shoulders, knees. Ready, begin. 14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. 14 minus 5 equals 9. 14 minus 6 equals 8. Good job. Let's do it again. And again, try to be able to do it without looking. 14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. 14 minus 9 equals 5. Oh, yep, I did it right. 14 minus 6 equals 8. Good job. Let's try it one more time and try to do it this time without looking. So try to think it through. Ready, begin. 14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. 14 minus 5 equals 9. 14 minus 6 equals 8. Good job. You did it. That makes me so happy. Now, the next part that we're going to do is I'm going to give you some combinations. I want you to still continue to think quickly. So I'm going to give you your combinations. Try to think it through and answer as quick as possible. 5 times 2, 10. 17 minus 9, 8. 3 times 10, count by tens 3 times, 30. 12 minus 5 plus 3 equal And you should have said 12 minus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Good job. 15 minus 8 plus 9 equals, you should have said, good job, 16. 5 plus 8 equals, 5 plus 8 equals 13. 12 divided by 2 equals, now count by 2s until you get to 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 times, good. 4 plus 9 minus 5 equal, should have said 8. 15 divided by 5s, count by 5s until you get to 15. 5, 5, 3. 8 plus 7 equals 15. 8 minus 2 plus 7 equal, good job, 13. 24 divided by 2 equal, what'd you say? 12. You had to count by 2, so you got to 24. 12 minus 7 equals 5. 10 divided by 1 equals, and you should have already shouted out, 10. Anytime we divide by 1, it's always the other number. 15 minus 9 equals, and you should have said 6. Good. Now, throughout the last couple days, we've been talking about money amounts and being able to pay for things and knowing how much money you got back. Dad bought firewood for the campfire. It cost $5, but he bought four bundles. So if each one cost $5 and there were 4 bundles, that means this would have been 5, 5, 5, 5. Now, an addition problem that we could have done would have been, what did you say? Did you say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5? That's right. What multiplication problem could we have used that would have given you that same answer? Well, we know that they each cost $5 and there were 4 of them. You could have said 5 times 4 gave us 20. Good job. The next one, Mom bought a bag of marshmallows. She gave the clerk $5, but the marshmallow cost $3. How much money would Mom get back? You should have said if it cost, she gave $5, but it cost $3, she would have gotten $2 back. Good job. Now the last part that I want to talk about today would be your math page, and I want to look at the back side. There are the whole back side of the page. I have to ask you some questions. So to finish that, go ahead and turn to the back side and listen carefully. Number 1, look at the number word. Mark under the box that combination, both of them mean the same as that word. Now you see the word is 9. Which one of those boxes, both of the combinations, would give you the answer of 9? Go ahead and mark that in. Number 2, look at your counting pattern. Notice they start with a big number and they're counting backwards. What would be next? 75, 70, 65, and what would you have put in? Number 3, which one of those problems added together would give you your answer? The easiest way would to say the problem out loud, and that will help you find that answer. So remember, the problem is 5,403. Which one of those would give that answer for you? Number 4, go ahead and look at the card and answer it according to what the card looks like. Number 5, mark under the number where the 4 is in the tens place. The 4 is in the tens place. That's for number 5. Number 6, what's the answer to 2 times 7? Now find the problem that you could add or subtract or do whatever that would give you the same answer. So the same answer to 2 times 7. Number 7, this is your rounding, round 15, round 41, and then circle the correct rounded answer. Number 8, listen to this story problem. Marco and Sophia went fishing with their dad. Marco caught 6 fish, Sophia caught 7. How many fish did they catch all together? Which one of those problems would be an all together if Marco caught 6 and Sophia caught 7? Number 9, Marco, Sophia, and Dad, that's 3 different people, went fishing. Each one caught 2. Okay, how many fish did they catch in all? Now remember, the answer might not be there, so you could say not here. So remember, Marco, Sophia, and Dad went fishing. They each caught 2 fish. find your answer. And number 10, Mom bought 9 snack bars to give to Marco, Sophia, and Dad before their trip. She gave each of them an equal number. How many bars did each person get? Now the best way to figure this out is to take the total amount, there are 9, and then how many people were there, okay? So that would be making smaller into groups. So when you have a big number and you're trying to put it into groups, you should have said division. So it'd be 9 divided by 3 will help you get that answer. All right, that's all for today. I hope this was helpful to you. See you later.